When I was growing up, I would watch movies. I would watch movies all the time. I like Superman, X-Men, Batman. I'd watch action movies, adventure movies. I loved them. And as I got older, I'd watch YouTube videos. I watched UFC fighting, boxing, bodybuilding, WWE wrestling. The people I looked up to were something like this. I didn't want to be a doctor when I grew up. I didn't want to be a lawyer. I wanted to be Arnold. But eventually, I came to learn that a lot of people were on steroids. And this blew my mind. How could my heroes be using something that I heard was cheating? That didn't make sense. So I decided to do what anybody would do. I researched steroids to find out all I could about it. And I'm going to share my findings with you today. We're going to talk about what steroids are, the negative side effects of steroids, and how they impact sports and entertainment. So what are steroids? So there's multiple kinds of steroids. There's creams you can put on rashes to reduce inflammation. We're not talking about those. We're talking about anabolic steroids. Anabolic meaning muscle building. Anabolic steroids are a synthetic version of testosterone, which when injected or taken by pill, boost your body's ability to build and recover muscle. It's not a miracle drug. I can't take steroids for weeks and sit on the couch and do nothing and make any progress. I have to work really hard, but I will recover faster and gain muscle faster. This is coming from the National Institute on Drug Abuse. So there's negative side effects of steroids. If I was an athlete and there were no negative side effects, everybody would take steroids. If I can be bigger, stronger, faster. But there's lots of downsides. To name a few, hair loss, acne, increased aggression, but more importantly, there's liver, cardiac, and kidney potential failure. So taking this in consideration, how do steroids impact sports and entertainment? Because you can get bigger, stronger, faster from steroids, it's considered cheating. To prevent this, there's lots of organizations like WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, to try to test and detect steroid use in sports. But more often than not, they don't catch on. Lance Armstrong wasn't using steroids, but he was blood doping. The same testing organization does that, and he was never caught. Found out eventually, but never caught. Because of this, a lot of people use steroids. A lot of people don't get caught using steroids, and a lot of people don't use steroids and get beat up on by people who do use steroids. It's kind of a mess. So the end result of steroids in sports means that there's lots of regulations, lots of lawsuits, lots of ended careers, but there's still a lot of rampant use. After learning all this, I decided that I still look up to these people. Steroids don't make or break an athlete. They don't make or break a person. It still takes a lot of hard work despite steroid use. Even though it's technically considered cheating, it's not uncommon. I still want to be Arnold when I grow up. Thank you.